I'm you, Adol. We're the same. I was
Oh my
created
god,
from
he's
you.
actually speaking?
But you already knew that, didn't you?
We have a voice.
I envy
We can
you for
speak
all of your
words.
adventures. What a life. A danger. When was the last time you slept in peace? Why keep doing it? Why do you still want to be an adventurer? No, I suppose I don't. I know why you'll never change. If you don't light a fire, it'll never go out. If you don't make decisions, you'll never be hurt. But you'll never be deterred. You'll keep going until your last breath escapes you. In you, there lies a hope that guides you, and everyone around you toward their dreams. Yeah, just the thought of it gets your heart racing, huh?
Seeing Adol with this much animation is kind of weird.
I wish I could go with you. I'm afraid I'm running out of time. Still, I can't let it end here. Adventures are still waiting for us. So I ask you this. Take my power and my soul. Take them with you on your journeys.
Absorb me.
Adol, Kristen.
Take me. Oh god, we're on the final chapter. MONSTRUM NOX.
You're awake. Yes. It was Dr. Noah's first time performing this procedure, so he cautioned me of its risks. I thought it best to stay and be sure you were all right. Incidentally, I believe this is the first time we've spoken, Adol Kristen.
Well,
Where to begin?
Allow me to explain.
Dr. Noah.
The adventurer Adol Kristen and his homunculus, the Crimson King. Within you resides both of their souls. To be precise, you were originally one person, and now you've become one again.
We got to go on an
Do you feel
adventure
the Crimson King's
while staying in one place
consciousness
the
and
entire
power you
time.
inherited? So that's what happened.
A conversation between souls during fusion. That is fascinating indeed.
Dr. Noah is Zola's assistant, but he has since joined our cause. He was the one who fused both of your souls into a single body. Forgive me, but this was the only way to save the Crimson King's life.
no.
Zola is an exceedingly cautious man, but his primary concern now is his research. My extracurricular activities will be of little consequence to him, for the time being. Now that Adol has awakened, we must begin preparations.
Yes, Dr. Noah is right. I was planning on telling you after everyone had arrived. And it seems that time has come.
Adol! You're all right.
It's good to see the procedure was a success.
I suppose introductions are in order. That's right. That makes this the first time we've met, right, Adol?
You tell them the Crimson King still lives on in you and to treat you as they always have.
I didn't think you could do something like that.
At least I've got something to show for leaving home.
Can't wait to hear all about it.
Long story short, you're the same Adol we've always been friends with. Thank goodness.
Yes. My worries have been assuaged.
You didn't call us just for this welcome back party, did you?
Before I get to it, there is something I need to tell you all first. It concerns Zola, the one who created all of us homunculi.
About time you told us who he is, and how you two know each other.
That man... No, the alchemist, Zola, is...
He was a young noble who served Rosvita during the 100 Years' War.
Anemona.
You've regained more memories?
Yes. Some returned when I saw this room.
If Zola served under Rosvita, then they must have known each other a long time.
That reminds me. There was a guy standing next to the saint in that painting. Is that the guy you're talking about? He's just a kid now.
Yes. The 100 Years' War was also a proxy war between the gods. Glia had the blessing of Grimnir. Ritai was blessed by Luki. But the roaring flames of human war eventually ignited the realm of the gods. Divided between the two sides, a war of their own erupted. Ultimately, Grimnir and Luki both fell at the other's hand.
Is this the Twilight of the Gods from the Norse religion?
Yes. Because of that war, the gods that once blessed Glia perished.
That's terrible. Then what is the Grimwald Nox?
You said the gods used the Grimwald Nox to contain and purge the monsters.
Even without the gods, the Grimwald Nox still creates monsters from human emotions. So now, it falls on humans to eradicate the monsters born from them. But after the 100 Years' War, many Glians were overcome with grief. The monsters manifested from them could no longer be contained by humans alone.
What happened then?
That is when Zola intervened. After I was executed, he resigned from the military and returned home. He secluded himself and became engrossed in his research to the point of obsession.
So that was when he began learning alchemy.
But why did he do that?
Thought you were smarter than that, kid.
Papa wanted to revive Rosvita. He respected her as both his commander and the woman he loved. He sold his land and used his inheritance to devote his life to his research. He would often isolate himself in his lab for days at a time without food or rest. The outcome of his blood and tears was...
It was me. I was born from his work.
That's such a sad reason.
Yeah, I never would have guessed.
Zola then reappeared from isolation as an alchemist. He proposed a plan to the Glian royal family, who was overwhelmed by the Grimwald Nox.
So that's why.
Only beings of exceptional strength and skill are capable of suppressing the Grimwald Nox. They are doing the gods' work, quite literally after all. Zola's proposal involved the creation of a homunculus army. The Glian royalty, out of time and other options, accepted his proposal.
So that's how he built all of this.
As you know, homunculi are created by replicating existing humans. When the royal family sought candidates in secret, a handful of people volunteered. Yes. The volunteers were my comrades who fought alongside me in the 100 Years' War. You are the homunculi of the heroes preserved here in this lab. The homunculi who have been slaying the Lemiris in secret, maintaining peace in Glia.
And centuries of this conflict brought us to today.
Yes. If the homunculi warriors were injured or killed, new ones were created. Zola even transferred his own soul into homunculi in order to continue his research. Then he gave his warriors gifts that bound them to this land.
That explains what the curse is.
I had no idea.
Why were we adopted or given to orphanages then? Was that the case for all of our predecessors?
No. Zola and I raised the homunculi ourselves. But 15 years ago, Zola disappeared. Your predecessors had perished, and you were all much too young to fight. That is why I made the decision to suppress the Grimwald Nox alone. I had no other choice but to entrust you to the people of Balduke.
So you've been fighting alone then?
So then, what has Zola been doing?
Shortly before he left, he said he had discovered a breakthrough in his research. I've no doubt it's the magnum opus he was speaking of, and he's still working on it.
There's one more thing that doesn't add up. Where did you come from? Saint Rosvita was tricked by Bratai's army and burned at the stake. So explain to me how the hell you were created.
Kratos' right. Our bodies were preserved.
Papa can fabricate more than just objects and flesh. He can fabricate human souls as well.
I do remember him saying that.
My soul was the first prototype that he successfully fabricated. Using the doll belonging to Rosvita as a relic, Papa placed my soul into it.
Huh?
Well,
Yes. I had the same reaction when I first remembered it. But he had a reason for it.
He needed to put the soul into something I held dear to learn more about my past. From the memories he learned from Anemona and a lock of my hair, I was created.
What?
Now you're telling us he can create people from nothing but memories and hair?
Okay.
That's a lot of power for one man.
Right? Now we know why Aprilis and the rest of us were created. But what about Adol?
It must have something to do with Zola's magnum opus.
I don't have the answer to that question. But Zola has a deep desire for Adol's copious experience as an adventurer.
Could it be possible that the strange monsters and primordials we have witnessed in the prison were designed based on Adol's past adventures?
That's quite the admirer you've got, Adol.
I suspected that was the case. And if Adol says so, then it must be.
He wants to replay all the East games. Sounds accurate.
Worried about what?
Isn't there anything we can do to stop Zola?
There are many things I need to ask him, but nobody knows where he is. There's also the matter of a certain event that's about to happen.
And what's that?
Balduke will soon be hosting its Victory Day festival for the 100 Years' War.
you mean...
It is an annual event. A day that celebrates Rosvita and the reclamation of Balduke.
About that time of year again, huh?
Yeah, I suppose we were too busy to remember. But what does the festival have to do with anything?
The scars left by the 100 Years' War still run deep through this land. Once every year, the Grimwald Nox becomes the more dangerous ultimate Grimwald Nox.
Even more dangerous?
Now that is a celebration I can get behind.
Victory Day is in 3 days.
We do not have much time.
Zola is a threat, but the ultimate Grimwald Nox is a more immediate concern. Before that time comes, you should all take this chance to return to the city and rest.
I think I'll do that. I'm exhausted, mentally and physically.
Yeah, we've all been through a lot.
I could use a night to let this all sink in.
I will investigate the Grimwald Nox and Zola's whereabouts. You'll hear from me if I discover anything. Until then, rest well.
With that, Adol and the others decided to leave the prison and return to the city for the time being. Exhausted monstrums needed time, both to rest and to reflect upon the truth they had discovered about themselves. A bonfire was lit in the city to celebrate the coming festivities, and the streets were bound with a lively vigor. In an effort to ease citizen concerns over the night's revolt, many Roman soldiers were assigned to assist with preparations. 3 days came and went, and before long, Balduke was ushering in the start of the Victory Day festival. Yet, even then, there was still no word from Aprilis. Yeah, this game has fantastic BGM all around, mostly all around. This is a nice track. Oh ho! Someone joined our crew. While we were out. Oh man, we're back to blue hair. Oh, he did. Savior! Oh really? Let me check the box score. Damn.
It's you. You need it? You buying or not? As you saw, nothing.
Please don't go at all. Oh, Adol, good morning. Oh no! Did I fall asleep? I'm sorry. But what a relief. I had a dream that you left somewhere without us. But then I woke up and here you are.
Well,
That's okay. We were just a bit startled when you fainted in the restricted sector. Hey, Adol. You're gonna leave when the curse is gone, aren't you? I've been doing my best to help everyone break the curse. But when Zola told us we didn't have to fight anymore,
Oh yeah, now you say that. I remember now.
I was sad. It was this curse that brought us together. What if it was actually a blessing? I was afraid that if this blessing went away, you wouldn't stay with me anymore.
I never thought of it that way.
I know I'm probably overthinking it. If only it would never end.
huh?
What? Did I say that out loud?
Oh, she blushing.
Well, I know! You've got to slap me, Adol!
I don't think I'll do that. Sorry. didn't actually hear what you said earlier.
I can't! First I fall asleep, then I start spouting nonsense. I've got to pull myself together. Togi said that nothing makes for a better pick-me-up than a good slap on the cheeks.
Which cheeks are you talking about? Wink wink.
So please, Adol.
Give her a gentle slap or a pat on the head. Okay.
Huh? That's not what I meant, silly. You're too nice, Adol. But that's what I like about you. I've been feeling out of sorts lately. You fell unconscious. My sister was taken. And on top of that, I'm still having trouble believing that I'm a homunculus. But I'll keep my chin up. You helped me realize how brave and strong I could really be. And because of that, I finally gained Father's approval. I have to repay the favor. I'll do my best to help you too.
Great.
Adol!
Man, how much time has elapsed in this game so far? After 25 hours, the game got relatively interesting. It took that long. Oh, okay. Let's talk to our new member here. I think it's supposed to be you. It is I, Rusty.
Why do you look so on edge, Adol? I'm not planning any dastardly deeds today. Hey, do you remember that jewel I took? After analyzing it, I discovered that it dates back to the 100 Years' War. I can't wait to go back for the rest. Drink up! Oh. How can someone so cute be so boring? Come on, Adol. We make a good team, don't we?
I don't know about that one.
It'll be fun. We'll find a way in, take the treasure, and be out of there. Nobody will miss it. What's that, Mr. Adventurer? Is that the pot I hear calling the kettle black? I admit, I find that the more dangerous the situation, the more exciting it is. We're two peas in a pod, you and I. Don't you think? I've been meaning to ask you something, Adol.
Which is?
What went through your mind when you found out about the other you? Did it ever occur to you that you still might not even be the real Adol? What if the real Adol's still out there somewhere?
What if this is all just a dream? This is all fake.
Ooh, I do love confidence in my men.
What's wrong?
Oh, no. I was just thinking about what you said. Money was the reason I started stealing, but it wasn't the reason I kept doing it. There's a part of me that pines for a thrill, even if I don't get a single gold coin out of it. You're a fascinating man. You know that? I wonder, what other escapades you've gotten yourself
Oh, do
into?
you want to know? I've got like 8 games of stories to tell to you.
Is it true that you don't keep the treasures and legendary weapons you find?
Well, I mean, the thing is, we kind of just lose him on our way to our next destination. Happens every single time. Can't explain it, just kind of happens.
Next time, you should just give them to me. I'll find you a good buyer on the black market.
Bewitching RX has reached max. Great. What is this spirit thing?
The doctor's in.
Oh.
That one's
Couple
special.
of those.
That
Three of
one's
those.
special. That
Two of
one's
those.
special.
I'll have a lot of bottles actually. Okay.
Use
One more.
responsibly. That one's
And the
special.
chamomile. Guess I'll make one more of
Use
these.
responsibly. Oh, take care up there.
Take care. Oh. My bonding is maxed with them. What a be hunt. Monsieur.
What did you want to tell us?
If it's something stupid, I'm gonna have myself some fried salamander tonight.
No, 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 no. Why don't we all calm down?
Oh no 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 no.
The matter I wish to discuss is the oath I made to all of you.
Oath? I don't recall you making a promise to us.
He must be talking about the past. A promise he made to us during the 100 Years' War, perhaps.
Anemona, mon ami. That is
Anemona mon
exactly
ami.
right.
I like that.
You see, I am a spirit sent here by the King of Gods, Kremir himself.
Oh.
I was once like you. I fought against the Grimwald NOX alongside spirits and demigods.
Really?
But regrettably, after the Hieroglyph Church took over, people no longer believe in spirits. It is so sad. But I am the only one left, because the fishermen like me very much.
It's too bad the decline of the Norse religion caused the spirits to disappear.
And then you humans make the homunculi to replace us. And I thought to myself, who do these humans think they are to take the jobs of the spirits? May, generation after generation, I watched as you died over and over. And I was so sad to see the sun lose herself over time. I got sick of it, so I revealed myself and made an oath to all of you. I vowed to watch over you with what power I had left, as long as you kept fighting.
You mean you've been keeping that promise for 500 years?
Keeping a promise for so long is truly a sign of dedication.
I still can't believe I'm talking to a giant newt. But
I
you're
don't
not
think
a bad guy after
we
all.
can either.
Thank you, Sir Morbion. On behalf of all the homunculi that came before us, too.
Oh, the honor is all mine. Alas, I only wish I could do more. I used to be very worried
Our
about
urns,
the world.
pokeballs. Well, the thing is, we originally found this dude in the middle of the lake in the city.
I do not mean you as monkey.
And when we brought him back, we didn't really have a place to put him, so we just tossed him in a giant urn, because that's apparently all we had.
We all
So
have
now he exists in an urn.
to thank for that. Ah, I have something for you that I kept safe for the original heroes. Tiens, it is yours now.
Woo! Spirit elixir, nice.
From the 100 Years' War?
Oh, mais oui. I am sure you're
You kept that for 500 years.
All I ask in return is that you show me your beautiful faces tomorrow as well.
Well, great. Our gauge is almost full. Nice. I think we just have like 10 more. So hopefully if we can grab one more Warlord elixir. Great. Let's see, who else can we have a word with? Dogi.
Sure thing. So, what's the situation? Not much. See you later then.
Is my map still... Oh, my map is 99.3. Oh, come on. Come on. .7. Bulletin board. Pamela, his father's son. Wreath restoration. And final disposition. Warlord elixir. Okay, so that should be the last one. Cool. Are you talking about Iris?
Yes. What would you like me to do?
Alright, now let's buy some weaponry. Oh my god. Desperada.
Here you are.
It's a perfect fit.
Midgardian Claw.
As you wish. Thank you very much.
Oh god, now I'm broke.
Anything else you'd like me? What would you like me to do?
I'm broke.
Are you sure? Any errands you'd like? Are you sure? Call for me whenever you like.
Oh, Adol.
What?
Dear Monstrums of Balduke, firstly thank you for considering my single humble proposal. The Master and Commander left behind a legacy. The homunculi of exceptional individuals, I simply ask that you eliminate them. Their existence would inevitably disrupt the order in the world, you should understand. I have faith in your judgment. I have faith your judgment will be just.
You just take your time.
Make that.
Bon appetit.
Make that.
Bon appetit.
Solid. Should make flour. Not make flour. Get flour.
Anything else I can get you? Don't be a stranger.
Now, hopefully the guard should move away from those little tents so I can grab those chests. Are they gone? Okay, let's do that one. Okay.
Here I go! Taking point.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Had business at the ancient shrine outside town. Hmm. Alright, let's go, let's go. So that is this direction. Pretty sure, as far as the map goes, one of the few places, this little section, like, still have to unlock this sector of the map.
Dad.
Jules, how did you know I was here? Is there something you all needed to speak with me about?
It's been a long time, so I know how difficult it is to see her. Either way, you know Mom's never going to stop looking for you.
Ah, so she did see me. I should have been more discreet.
If you don't mind me asking, Dr. Noah, what are you doing here?
Ah, right. Do you see this plaque behind me? Inscribed on it is a record of diseases throughout history. I came to see if I could find anything useful.
Oh, I see. You were looking for a way to cure Jules.
What?
Am I really that transparent? Still, this might be a good opportunity for me to explain everything to you all. You deserve to know what happened. It was many years ago, long before I knew anything about homunculi. I came to learn of an institution that fostered war orphans. That was where I first met you, Jules.
I was a war orphan?
Yes. Aprilis had entrusted the four of you to that orphanage. She couldn't take care of you on her own. It was her last resort.
That's understandable.
Indeed, it was in that orphanage where we met Jules. You should have seen how happy Pamela was. After all, she couldn't bear children of her own.
Mom couldn't have children?
Unfortunately not. But I know that she loved you more because of it. The years after we adopted you were the happiest of our lives. When you became ill, it devastated your mother. That's when I promised her that I would find a cure for you.
Dad.
One day, in my desperate search to find a treatment, a man approached me. That man was an alchemist named Zola.
Papa.
He told me who he was and asked for my help in his alchemy research. It was then he revealed to me that you, Jules, were a homunculus. I thought that if I helped him, I would eventually find a way to cure your disease.
I had no idea. But why did you have to leave us?
The hero you were created from suffered from the same disease as you. I surmised that the hero's body would lead me to more clues about the disease. However, Zola kept a firm grip on his research. As a condition for becoming his adjutant, I was forbidden from leaving the prison.
Dad,
It's not your fault, Jules. Being sick isn't ever anyone's fault. Believe me, my deepest regret is leaving you and your mother without saying goodbye.
Jules, there's something you've been wanting to say, isn't there? You don't have to wait anymore.
Yufa.
Dad. To tell you the truth, there were many things I wanted to say to you when I saw you again. I wanted to tell you how much I despised you, how much I hated you. But now, how could I say any of those things?
Jules.
Thanks, Dad. For taking care of me. For being my dad. And for trying to find a cure for me. Thank you.
Jules.
As a doctor, it would be imprudent of me to be too optimistic. But I'm progressively coming to understand your disease. There's still a chance for a cure. I will do everything in my power to save you.
Dad.
Good thing you two finally hashed it out. Hey, by the way, what kind of research were you helping Zola with exactly?
I was looking for ways to extract memories from a person's soul. That research allowed me to create the primordials and monsters from Adol's memories. I imagine Zola plans on taking this research even further.
Even further?
Even beyond.
What about Shadowlord? I thought you two were working together.
You must mean how Shadowlord gathered those with desirable talents in the prison. That was Zola's plan all along. He was merely using Master Shadowlord. Zola was the one who truly needed them. In spite of that, he rarely shows himself in the prison nowadays. I'm afraid even I don't know what he planned on doing with them.
Whatever it was, I'm sure it wasn't anything good.
Zola is an unforgiving man, if his treatment of Shadowlord was any indication. But if you asked me if he were evil, I wouldn't be able to tell you. He sincerely believes his actions are just, regardless of the implications.
You mean he's a whack job, the kind you stay away from?
That may be true. I admit, I had my fair share of blame for your hardships, Monstrums. For that, I apologize. I understand that an apology alone is not enough for me to be forgiven. But I will work to set things right.
Dad.
I'll go see your mother soon, Jules. You have my word. My son is fighting his best even when sick. It's only right that I work just as hard. After it's all over, we'll go back to how it was. You, me, and your mother. Crimson King. No, Adol. Zola is profoundly fascinated with you. You have no reason to trust me, but I suggest that you be careful. Now then, it's nearly sunset. I'd better return to the prison. You'll have to excuse me.
Dad, you be careful too.
Yes, I will.
Bye-bye.
Hey, good for you, Jules.
Yeah, thanks. I should thank you guys too.
We're all happy for you, Jules. Your dad is a good person after all.
I believe there is much I can learn from him as well.
Yeah, he's all right. Can we go back to town now?
Cool.
About time we finished.
Man, that's not that much.